But yeah, nah, that's my envision. Yeah, I think that's how it's gonna be. Like you can be anything you want to be, bro.
I get it because that's like what I'm saying. You can do whatever you want, but like I said, I want some of me and like some shit like that's not
Like, is it gonna be like come out at any time, or you want that shit just like hanging off your body type shit?
I would want it to where I can like access it like through, what I'm saying, through like boom.
Look who's here. Right on time.
Nah, I definitely feel you. Facts.
You got unlockable hands.
They done showed up right on time.
Come on, y'all ready to recording, baby?
Make an executive decision.
Y'all ready to recording, baby? So don't just sit down and get ready to pop it off in the pussy of blazing. Oh, they hear that.
Hey, mama. Okay, we late today, so we can't. Go.
Can't play no games today. Yeah, really late.
That boy DJ ain't want to shake hands. Ooh.
You can go without ice today. I mean, the Red Bull's cold.
Cool.
All right, that's cool.
Hey, give me right. Sit your ass late.
That's a new hood. I like that.
Ooh,
I never seen you. We up? Okay. Welcome to an all new late episode of D5 Podcast. It's your amazing host for the evening, your boy DJ, here with my fellas.
It's Eric, man. Switching it up on y'all, man. Season 3, we in here. Holla at your boy, straight.
JOHVAN Lockett, also known as JOHVAN Lockett, as well. Many people know me as Joe Kage, and recently I'm naming myself Joe Yanko. All my anime niggas know what that means. If you ain't watching anime, you wouldn't know.
He's steady coming.
Boy Mary West, apologize for the delay, guys. You know, life hits you sometimes, but yeah, ready to pod. Let's do it.
I like it.
Brian say something? Yeah. Damn, that was fast. Jesus say Brian Hill. If you tuned in, that means you're a fan. If you're a fan, that means you're following us every Friday here on Facebook Live. God damn, you finna be drunk as hell. Go on the Instagram and search D5% Podcast and follow our Instagram. There you can go to our bio and find our link tree and get our latest videos and find everywhere you can find us, including YouTube, where you can go subscribe to us. And you know what I'm saying, you can listen to us via audio as well, Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts and all those great DSPs.
All right.
What's up? Sounds right to me.
Hit that search.
But now that that's all out the way, how y'all week been?
Terrible.
Okay.
It's really just been today.
Do we want to know why it's been terrible, or we just saying?
I ain't gonna go into the details. I'll tell y'all like the actual details after the show.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. You know, just
one of those.
have to make some changes, and today I wanted to get my check right. And,
Oh, okay.
That's how to play you?
Well, I went up there and nobody was there. At first, I was like, all right, maybe it's lunch or something. Boom. So, I was like, all right, I'm going to drive back to the crib. Meanwhile, I'm having some issues with the belt. And, the car, the belt, the hood. So, all right, I'm just taking it slow.
On the work call or your call?
My call.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to give him a check.
Okay.
So try 2. I'm going up there for the second time. Boom. I pull up to the office. Lady goes, "Oh yeah, we need all your uniforms and your ID badge too."
Whoa.
So in my head, I'm like, you couldn't have told me that. Like you could
So,
just put that in.
What's going on? So you're ending your services with
in my tenure there.
Okay, I got you.
I'm not gonna go into details on camera, but
I got you.
Just the stuff. But yeah. So she say that on our second attempt, so I'm like, it's a nice little drive, especially the gas being like $5, but alright, So finally on the third try, I go up there and get it, and and got to go cash it before the show, and it's it's a lot of shit, but like I said, ain't gonna.
But so when you went up there to get your check the second time, I guess your second attempt, you thought they was gonna let you keep them hoes? Why you ain't bring them hoes with you?
Because I worked at another company. I mean, I worked for another third party through the same company.
Yeah.
And they didn't make me do that when I left.
You got to keep your shit.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I was wearing that to the news. I was like, I already got some.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Really?
And I just got.
Oh, they
some.
made you give you them back?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how
I'm like, I had these before y'all
I'm about to
even.
say,
No, you should. You really upset.
these are mine.
This is my shit, fam.
So they was trying to hold your check.
Yeah,
They
because
were
he
just
didn't
doing
want to
some.
try
Yeah.
to club.
No, they were just doing some petty shit.
Petty bitch
You know.
babes.
I'm like, look here. I advise you to unask that check right now.
Yeah.
Before shit get real around this bitch.
Nah, you gonna see that hand.
But yeah.
Boy,
Press that button on your ass.
that belt, I lost the belt. My car lost the belt.
Damn.
It's full of Christian. So it's a new champion.
pants come down.
And, my car's out of commission.
That's
so.
not funny, but it's funny as
Yeah.
hell.
think say you can do champion.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, everybody else weak as bad as that.
I mean, shit, when you start
I'm
off
about
like
to
that,
say,
everything else, that's
it was really just-
I mean,
They were weird as fuck,
but all in all, it's a good week because we so close to some shit.
yeah, we got some
big
yeah,
facts,
for
bro.
sure.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
so
We got some
close
shit
to
coming.
some
I gotta
shit.
see it first, but y'all close.
Yeah.
What are we close to? I'm low. What are we close to? Is this,
we
I'm
talking
gonna left
about
out.
that
All
We
right.
close to some big shit. Like
Some shit
we,
that's gonna change some lives.
yeah.
We don't want to put too much energy in the air because
Yeah.
people start copying.
Yeah.
And shit
Yeah,
goes,
yeah,
so
facts,
taints the energy. So.
Yeah,
Facts,
we're not
shit.
gonna do that.
I hope y'all as surprised as I am, man. I'm excited.
I hate him.
I'm talking about the fans because I really don't know. I mean, the fans.
Bitch, I told you before the show
Okay,
even started.
okay. Well, we'll talk about it later. I'm just saying. I'm
Bitch, I didn't
excited.
tell you though.
I guess I don't remember.
This nigga
I don't remember. I really don't.
That
bro.
nigga said, I guess.
Yeah, I
Um,
ain't tell you.
I really.
Lindy was right here. Don't tell her
Oh.
cap. I did say something about it.
Okay, I guess so. I think if you think, I guess so, bro. You right. You right, fool.
Oh, boy, they love wearing hats, boy.
Anyway,
Anyways. Anybody else, Brian? Your week been good?
Yeah, it's been straight, man.
You know
It was
what
really
I'm
just
saying, Joe?
today.
I mean, you know, normally I have some shit.
Some work stories.
But nah, I
he
mean,
got
Left
one.
the toilet seat up.
He got one.
It's
He
just
be
been
trying to
like,
be
Dude,
modest.
nah,
trying
we
to
just
be
been working
modest.
like extremely late, bro. Like,
Mhm.
why the week, bro? The week we have not a lot of work, everybody getting fired. Nobody want to come to work.
that's
Why
the
does
test.
that happen,
That's
bro?
the test right there.
It
They're
is.
like, all right, see,
When it should be a great week,
yeah,
niggas want like, bro,
That
I
must
didn't
be
get out
their
the day
fiscal
till
year.
6 o'clock, like 6 something.
they want to see who's gonna do the busy work.
Bro, I'm talking about, bro. It was like just
What
8
time
of
you
us,
go
bro.
in?
4.
So 4 to 6 p.m.
No, some days it's 4, some days it's 5.
So 4 to 6 p.m. But you was getting OT though, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So shut that mouth.
Joe the type of nigga to go to
God
work every
damn,
day.
you should shut your mouth.
I know that about you.
You good?
You gonna go to work every day.
You are.
Mostly depends.
Yeah.
That's
When they schedule you
that
up
was
over
running the
there,
blood.
you going in them.
You go every day?
I go to work every day, fool. Like, it's just something, bro. Like, because to me, even if I want to play sick or want to call out, that only feel good to me to about 9 o'clock.
When I get, bro, no, I know. It really
You know
do
what I'm saying?
feel-
About
I'm sorry,
9
it depends.
o'clock.
I look you be upset at myself.
10 roll around, you get the
Let me
feeling
tell you,
bad, bro.
let
I'm
me tell you,
like,
bro.
fool, I ain't doing
'Cause it
shit.
depends.
That be
nigga.
what it feel.
Because sometimes you do that shit when you say you had a late night and you really need to go to sleep, and like you just need that sleep,
Yeah.
and then you just gotta. It be
Nah,
like,
I had to get up. I be
So
at
you
the
feel
ain't gonna lie,
tired
bro.
until like you
I
said
did
it's like
that.
9.
I did that before.
I be mad.
Matter of fact, rest in peace to one of my old homies, Tyler.
Much love, bro.
PJ remember him.
Shout out to Tom.
Yeah.
He had made me skip out on FedEx one day. Like we didn't go to work that day.
Bitch,
You
this
called
one
in,
time
right?
I was managing the belt.
Nah.
Oh, I'm about to say,
It was
the
like
whole
way
You called
before
in
week.
that day, right?
Yeah, like well, no. What had happened was he called in, but he said he didn't have a ride.
Yo, goofy ass.
So our boss was like, "Hey Brian, can you go pick him up?" I was like, "Yeah, I live down the street, whatever."
Yeah.
So he's
Ooh.
like, "Hey, where you at?" I was like,
Ooh.
"Hey, bro, I'm pulling up, nigga." He's like, "Hey,
Nigga,
come
I
ins-
wasn't trying to go to
He's
work.
like, "Hey,
then.
come inside, grab his drink with me." I was like, "All right." So I was like, I went inside. Nigga was like, "All right, bro, just find a spot and go to sleep." I was like, "What?"
Go to sleep. What? Go to sleep.
I'm
what?
like, all right, nigga.
Time out. No, we're not gonna let that shit pass. Like we asked them where you sleeping at. Where we at, bro? Now I'm curious. Because
We was in an apartment, but it was like, yeah.
the nigga told you to come and get a drink and told you, hey,
Bro,
hey,
nah,
it's
bro. Not like that.
He's saying more than that.
he did, but it was like,
oh,
I'm about to
okay.
say,
he was
okay.
like, bro, we ain't gonna go to work tonight. Just like lay on the
Sleep.
couch, whatever, go to
Yeah,
sleep.
come
I think
in,
I remember
come in,
that because they was asking
Yeah.
me like, Hey, you talked to Brian? I'm like, no.
So you
what the
never
fuck?
called them back? Oh, so you was a no call,
Turn my
no
damn
show.
phone off. I was tired. Like,
So you came in like the next day type shit?
Like
Yeah,
everything
we
was
went the next
normal,
day.
and they didn't say nothing.
What was
My
it?
car,
Boy, it's FedEx. They would go, man, look, you there the next day, they good.
So you could do a no call, no show, but if you there next day, you
Yeah.
could.
Yes, nigga, they need
fine.
workers, bro. The FedEx, you need workers. They don't like
it
you
was a long time ago.
got a lot of leeway with that.
Like, what you gonna do? Fire me?
That's what we was
What
on.
you gonna do? Do it yourself, bitch? No.
Package handlers, like you got a lot of leeway. Like,
Bro, that was literally
So-
probably my
so if I
third
slap
year
a
there.
nigga-
That was
I
my
ain't-
third
nah.
year.
I finished
there.
my
I stayed
truck.
for like 3 months.
no,
Are
nigga.
you good? You finished? Are you good?
Cool.
Slap that nigga then. Cause jump again.
This actually, this year, I actually took off the most I ever took off as a driver. Like, I only took off like 5 times already.
Boy, in the
Oh, that's
year.
when you got your colon cleansed?
I didn't want to laugh.
Nigga, please.
Exposed.
Nah, I just been taking off. Like I don't even use my vacation either. But I just been taking off.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I do. If I do end up taking off, I just take that hit. I don't never use my PTO.
I use my. I'm gonna use that week, and I'm gonna need all 5 of my days.
Talk about- Nah, I wait for that check at the end.
How
Go
y'all-
ahead.
okay.
Bro,
Could be that
I
check.
looked at my vacation
I looked at
today. I
that
got a lot of hours.
Let me ask y'all this
I
though.
almost had like 100.
What day do y'all be like, not necessarily want to go back to work, but you like, you kind of like, damn, it's kind of time to go back to work.
After how
Like,
many
what
days
day-
being
okay,
off?
Say you got a week. Say you got 7 days.
Tuesday.
The second day, nigga.
I agree with that.
The second day you ready to go back to
Bro,
work.
I be like,
Mine.
Not me.
Oh, you talking about
Bro,
what? Oh, no.
No,
I'm sorry.
Thursday- no,
I heard
Friday
I heard the
morning,
question. What day in my vacation
Friday
am I
morning.
looking ready to
Thursday
go?
night,
Okay,
Friday morning, I'm
okay.
thinking
I'm
about it.
because I'm thinking my vacation
I
will
heard
be
the
on that
question
Friday.
wrong.
Like that Friday, I'm
Y'all niggas-
all that
okay,
day.
Y'all
So
niggas
weekend,
weird.
like,
The Sunday is when I'm like,
That's what I'm
God
saying.
damn, I gotta go back to work.
More than a motherfucker.
I'll say Thursday though. I would say Thursday.
It
Hold on,
sound
one at a
crazy.
time. One at a time. Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry. It sounds crazy, but like, I don't want to be awake too long, unless you know what I'm saying. I don't. That sound crazy.
I got something. Go ahead.
Because I want to go back. I want to bounce off what you said
Okay,
too.
bounce
Why
off me.
when you off, it seems like
He just said he was bounce, and you just bounced over
no,
that nigga.
because I said I was gonna have something after you. I ain't gonna skip me, motherfucker.
Okay. I think you said you had something like hold up to
Why when you off, it seems like your days go out faster than when you at work?
Facts.
No, to me it's
do.
opposite.
Really?
Hell,
To
they
me,
ain't
like when
never
I'm
did.
off, it feel like my day is longer. Like
Hell
That
no.
mean you love work. I know niggas like him, bro. You
No,
that type
no.
of nigga that
That's
love
crazy.
work.
What you
know,
just
like when I'm
said.
at home, my day.
Nigga, when
don't
you
feel
That-
off,
that's
nigga,
crazy
you look
what you
up,
just
it's
said.
3 o'clock.
Oh,
You
you
like,
talking about
damn,
like
I'm finna get off in a minute.
I'm talking about
Vacation
vacation.
is
Talking
going
about
home and shit,
You talking about
driving
like when you get off on the weekends?
I'm talking about when you off, the shit go by faster because you like
On vacation, it feels slow. That's what I'm
yeah,
talking
you
about.
chilling.
Hell
So
nah, that
time.
shit.
You
I
never feel
look
slow.
up, I be like, damn, I'll be getting up by now. I ain't did shit. I thought I was gonna be
That's why I
have
said
5,
I'm the
6
type of nigga,
activities.
Like I love work. I was finna let y'all talk, but to end it, I love work, but I'm the type of nigga, like I said, if by that 9 o'clock period in the morning, like I'll start, beating myself up, like I feel like I should be
Yeah,
at
I'm
work,
saying,
but
bro, I
you
could've
know,
took my
like,
fucking ass to work.
you know,
That's how I feel.
that's how I feel.
Hell no, I'm off.
And then that mind, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't
Then,
feel bad?
then your mind get to idling, you know what I'm saying? You get to
I play the PlayStation.
at work.
Cause then,
anyway, get to the topic.
yeah, my bad.
All right, this is the nigga time. Moral of the story is, if you off, you off. If you go to work, go to work.
Yeah.
Man, no, take your ass to work. That's the moral of the story.
Do we have any
Alright.
scenarios?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Ain't really scenarios. This is little stuff I saw, and I feel like it'd be interesting to talk about. A father of 34 kids.
Oh, that ain't real.
He said he does not pull out. How, like,
Nick Cannon?
that's like a regular guy. Like
That
it's a
nigga
regular
got
guy.
Nick Cannon beat. 34.
34 kids, and he actually got a picture of him and all his kids.
That's kind of
Okay, hold on. Okay,
It was missing a couple of them, but go
with the
ahead.
same woman or like in general?
Well, I don't know about it. It's just
Nah, it was
it
multiple.
was on
women.
It depends. Okay, yeah, it's
34
obvious.
kids.
Ain't no woman finna have 34 kids.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he fuck with them all. He
Well,
a good
yeah,
father.
Say he
quote,
take care of
unquote.
his kids, and he was flashing money all in his
I mean, if you got the,
If he got that money,
yeah.
But you said, how do we feel
with
about
17 different women.
Nigga, one of them kids gotta be rich.
17 different women.
Nigga,
I don't know
what?
if this is the story, but this one.
How many kids he got?
34?
34,
What?
okay.
Yeah, I'm expecting at least 4 of them niggas
Okay,
to come with some
we
money,
having the wrong
To
conversation.
me, that's low key still a little shy.
But
Because between 17 women, let's
15.
divide that up. How many kids is that per women? 17. Who got what?
Two.
You had at least 4.
That's
with
2
one
women.
eye. I'm sure you had
That's 2
twins
kids a
somewhere.
woman.
You got that something.
Let me
There's
see. I'm
twins
finna put
somewhere.
I know
say-
math.
No, we finna see 34 divided by 17.
Yes, it's 17.
23.
No, it ain't.
Nothing.
Every woman had 2.
I ain't want to be right with you too. Yeah,
I mean, 2.
Okay, we having the wrong conversation.
that ain't bad. All right.
As a woman, when do you? Okay, go ahead.
It says, I have more money than you. 34-year-old man with 34 kids by multiple baby mamas replies to critics.
That's not making. Okay.
That don't even sound
And he's
right.
a picture with all of them right here.
Let me see.
You know
But
how
not
bad
all
she-
of
them.
How he look?
That don't got nothing to do with anything.
I'm asking how he look.
I'm just asking as a woman, like when you see a nigga and he already got
Red
2,
flag,
3.
red flag.
No, I'm just saying like 2, 3 baby daddies.
But how do
I mean
you
baby
tell-
mamas. Like
How do you
He
tell?
probably lying though. You gotta look at that. He probably like,
man,
you know what I'm saying? He probably one of them
How you
niggas be in the
saying
club
Crazy.
and then get them and don't pull
How
out.
is he telling women like, it's like, oh, do you have kids? Yeah.
you already got 19. You know.
Yeah, I actually have
At 25.
34 kids.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
missing the
how do you
moral.
pull
That
it?
moral, he pulled that out. That's what happened. He yanked, hit on the table. And they can't resist it. So,
Ain't
I
no
mean,
way in
they probably-
hell.
I mean, he gotta have.
How much money we
He
talking?
gotta have a piece of Jesus hair.
I don't know. He said, I have more money than you.
We gotta have a holy meat.
Video.
Hey,
He has to have.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm serious. He has to
Hey,
have,
yo.
He has to
Not
have
like that
Buddha, like Buddha statue on the dick.
Nope.
All right, but shout out to that nigga. Let him keep on baby making. I got a little to bounce off DJ one.
Stop bouncing off niggas.
Dude,
I really don't like that.
dude, do you feel like it is harder to be a full-time parent or a full-time step parent? Not a full-time step parent, but a step parent. Very active step parent, I guess.
It depends.
It's hard to be a father at that point.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you
I
feel like
actually- you know
break
what?
it down to that then? Since we are talking about men, do you feel like it is harder to be a predominant father or it's harder to be a predominant stepfather?
I'm not gonna answer this one now that I think about it.
I feel like it's hard to be a stepfather because or step parent because you have to tiptoe around things you see and you're seeing the kid and the parent reacting to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if the kid bad as hell and shit, you just want to whoop his ass. You really can't just whoop his ass because you're gonna be like, ain't really my kid. Like I gotta like.
You gotta like push him on accident.
Yeah.
My bad. Come on,
So I feel like it's harder to, you know what I'm saying, to
Discipline,
discipline wise. But as far as it's taking care, I feel like it's harder to be an actual parent in that sense because you as a step parent, you really ain't. You can just spoil the little kid and get away with.
Yeah, I feel like as a parent, you probably got to worry about a lot more. Like y'all being parents, y'all would know. So
My take, I
You gotta
kind
remind
of
us.
from personal experience because a lot of the women I've talked to have had children,
Same
you know,
here,
same.
so they are
Anyways.
looking for that.
No, I'm dead.
Go ahead.
Same
You were
with
making
me,
a great
bro.
point.
They are looking.
No, come on, please. What the fuck was I supposed to do?
You ain't talked to no women with kids.
Yes,
Yeah.
You finna make me slap.
This
you.
like
How? Oh, and I'm supposed to be a.
Why you gotta
Oh,
always
but
do
see,
that?
you gotta know what you're talking about before you say things.
Eric, I want you to finish your point. Then I got a point to make. Go ahead.
JOHVAN, you literally talk opposite from your microphone.
He do. He be talking away from that. Hold on.
Really annoying.
You got as close to me as you think you are. How about that? It's close to the mic.
Okay, but anyway,
I like it.
I feel like
No,
being
that's
a
what you need
step
to do every
parent,
time.
like DJ saying, you do have to have those, you know, those blurred lines, if you would say, you know, or that boundary between actually stepping in and, you know, being a partial parent, because it is hard. You know what I mean? You do love the kid and you do want to set an example and be right for him, but at the same time, that kid still looks at you as like you're not their parent. You know,
Okay,
like,
now what if-
you're not my dad type shit. You know,
But what if,
Damn, we got the
if it's
board
like
right now.
you know.
I guess a younger child, like a 5-year-old. And they didn't really know who they
And that's kind of
You know what I'm
harder
saying?
because at the same time now, if you put yourself as a man, keeping it all the way G, if you put yourself as a man in a situation like that, you have to really be serious about that shit. Like I feel like on some real nigga shit, you can't fuck around with no female with like a 5-year-old, and you know, because that nigga gonna latch on to you type shit, and then you really know you don't want to fuck with her.
All right, you shouldn't even be meeting nobody kid off the bat.
Yeah, that's why I said
you're right.
No.
Come on, we gotta stop.
Come on, Wes.
That's why I'm just saying. That's why relationships don't work.
1,000% right, but come on.
That's why relationships don't work.
That's what I'm saying. Come on now.
Yeah, all y'all niggas and bitches want to play house, and then
I know a lot of women. No, to be honest,
how many females kids you done met?
A lot of women don't.
Right.
No, a lot of women don't meet the kids till later, like way later.
I mean,
Wesley's talking about like moving in with them and staying with them.
Of
course.
Oh no, I wouldn't get that. I'm saying in general, just even being over there a lot.
I mean that too, but like I'm saying when you meeting like a woman and she has a kid, that needs to stop being like a point of conversation off the bat. Like you need to find out if you like this person, then you can get to.
I agree.
Meet the kid. Like
I agree.
If you just dry ass, just I got a son. This is little Terrence. Like, duh, it ain't work. You scaring this nigga.
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't say you scaring him, but because the nigga ain't gonna give. But we talking about nigga. We don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a female got a kid, you not gonna give a fuck. Let's just keep it real. Like, you don't give a fuck until like you'll even be around in that situation until you decide in your head as a man. All right, do I seriously want to fuck with her or not? Because tell me how many times a female done told you I got a kid and you like, oh no, I'm good.
0.
Oh,
exactly.
Not
you know
what
I mean?
only
So
because I knew her.
What's the time limit you feel like they should introduce? You should be introduced to the child.
I got an answer because it happened to me.
I say no. The minimum a year, in my opinion.
No,
I would say.
I
was gonna say
it was like 3 or 4 months. It was like 3 or 4 months before I even saw the kid.
A year is crazy because it's
That
like
is kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's
especially if they're a single
No, that's
parent.
wild, bro.
Because it's
You
like
gotta-
how
exactly.
like so every single time you meeting up with this chick for a year,
like a very long
it's gonna be
just
outside of like
exactly
her house or something, or when her kid ain't with her. Right?
It took
Yes, because if I'm okay, hold on, Joe. Let me rebuttal what Linda said. If this is, I date personally. I date people that I feel like I can like last with, somebody I could marry. So if I'm thinking I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with this person, 1 year is like minuscule to me. Am I gonna be seeing this person every day, all the time, like talking to them 24/7? In my life, no. Like I don't want to hear from you every day, especially like right off the bat. By the time we get to a year, that's when we gonna really be like on some shit to where like, all right, we kind of doing this shit now. Now that we here, let's start getting serious. All right, so let's meet the family type shit.
I get what you're saying, but it's like to be talking to a female and for a whole year she got a kid and you ain't once seen that kid. That's crazy.
Okay,
but no, I feel like as a parent, you know what I'm saying, relating as after having a kid, I do agree with Wes because there's females I talk to in my life that never met my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Or and I've known them for years, and it's just like I get down like that. Like I get with that. Like I feel like it should be a year's a tad bit long, but it's not too long. Like I wouldn't like if a female told me straight up like, hey, I want to talk, and I want to see where things go before I just introduce you to my kid. I'm like, okay. And it just so happened 365 days go by. I don't think I would be too mad at that. Like, damn, she really don't fuck with me. I still ain't met her kid. Like I wouldn't, like, I know she care about me. Other things would show, but it's just like, if somebody feels like that, you have to respect that.
Yeah.
Well, see, this is
I
my thing.
understand that as being a parent. You know what I mean?
Because like my last relationship, it was like that. But she gave me reasons why it took a little while for me, for me to meet them. Because her past, and she wanted to make sure I was the type of guy that wouldn't put her kids in danger.
Okay, not to be funny, but are you talking to this person now?
No, I just said my age.
That's what I'm saying.
You right though.
I just wanted you to say that so I can make my point. Like now, imagine like roles are reversed, and this is your pride and joy, and you had a woman around, boom, boom, and she ain't here no more. You're like not even. I don't know how long y'all was together, but like. A year later, like that's hurting the kid.
Mm-hmm. The younger they are too, especially.
It's hurting. They get confused. You know what I'm saying? So
okay,
a year is not really.
I feel you, but at least in my example, the kids kind of already had. I don't know.
Well, I would say more in the sense of it's crazy. I mean, I guess if it just kind of happened, it wouldn't be a sense of like I wouldn't be thinking like, oh damn, it's been a year. But my sense or my frame of mind was more in the sense of like not necessarily like, oh, you got to be introduced to the kid like this is who I'm dating, so and so or whatever. But to be talking, I'm just trying to picture me talking to a female for a whole year and not one time. I ain't never seen her kid once. Like,
I don't know.
That's
I mean, it can happen,
but I done been in situations like that, and I done put, I done had females in situations like that also. Like my ex-girlfriend, out of my daughter is 10 years old. She probably done seen out of all the females I've ever talked to in my life. She probably done seen maybe like 2 that wasn't her mom. You know what I mean? And it's just like I don't play that. So it's like my ex-girlfriend. I probably say keeping it real is probably about a year before she met my daughter.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then we did
it's
what
just
we had to
news,
because like we're saying, it's just like they build that connection with that person, and if it's not serious, especially with you being the actual parent, it's different when you're a step parent because I feel like you kind of have that I don't give a fuck, like you do, but you don't really. But when it's your kid that grows that attachment to that person, it's just like. When they leave, if your kid is at the age of understanding, like if they can talk, they gonna ask, where is that person at? Or hey, I want to see this, and that, and then now you got it. Oh, wow, we don't talk anymore.
Right.
Like, it's extra when you don't have to put your child in that situation.
I'm just like, go ahead, my fault.
My kids only saw one person, and I passed that as we both had kids, so it kind of was like a play date situation. Yeah. So it really wasn't like,
they trying to get you with that too, though.
Yeah, so it wasn't really. It can really be passed as that. So I get what where y'all coming from with that as well. So they never, as far as FaceTime don't count. They saw please.
A play date is kind of different because it's like an outing. Yeah, you feel me? Like it's like a hangout kind of. They don't really know anything. They just
I used to think that, but it's different when you got a daughter.
I'm talking about laid up in the house.
No, but to me, even with a daughter, like it's different. I don't know. It's just a little soft spot.
Yeah,
like I think I did a play date with my daughter probably like twice ever. Like I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really. Because that still kind of bring you around my child. Because now once I do it once, if I try to use that as an excuse in the future, you can hit me with the
we did it. Yeah. Can't do it once. Yeah,
you gotta. If you said it at the beginning, you gotta,
stick with it. Yeah.
So
respect.
I'm not mad at that.
But now on to the next one. A man crashed head on with a FedEx truck.
I seen that
while getting head.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like he was getting head?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I'm tripping.
That scoliosis. He was getting that scoliosis.
And he just ran right
so
to the
how is the female though? Like I love how they didn't even mention her. Like, is she okay? Is she?
Yeah, they didn't really. I was like, wait, so did they die? Nah.
It was a badass crash. Yeah. I don't want to.
That's what I'm saying. How was she? Because if she was down there giving top,
what was the rest of the story? So supposedly,
came up at right time.
Police. Hold on. So the police supposedly found them in the car. I guess they was unconscious at the time or whatever. But they were both naked. Both of them was full
driving,
booty butt naked.
Nah, ain't no way.
And then I guess from the way to what crash was, they found her, giving him oral sex, type thing, and he received injuries to his growing area. I guess
she probably bit it. She probably
fucking took that shit with
her. He got shocked. Think out of that one.
Hey, the first thing that come to my mind is that scene. First thing that come to my mind is that scene from a scary movie where he was driving in the driveway and shit. When he hit old girl, that nigga head was probably just cocked back, bro. Cause that's the only way you gonna hit somebody head on. That nigga head was probably just cocked back.
He probably had his eye closed.
When did he did that shit? They hit.
I don't care about
I'm almost there. I don't
care how good head is, bro. You don't close your eyes.
While you naked.
That's what people don't know when
I think they said they were intoxicated also. They did a test.
I cannot close my eyes when a girl gives me head.
I mean, me personally, I don't feel right close my eyes.
Bro, I did it once, but I got terrified.
So y'all just be staring at her?
No, I'm looking at something. I keep
my
mind.
Hopefully, if the road.
You talking about driving in general?
No, I'm talking in general.
That's crazy. So y'all just drives looking around the room.
Say we in the act. I might look up.
I really need to rearrange. Like,
what?
It's cool. It's cool.
Don't like.
Let's
bring that to the next podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say that.
That's after
Rollhead.
No, that's after
the
that.
challenge.
Yeah.
is to stay focused on the world.
But see, that's the thing. If
I don't
it's a
think that's a
challenge,
challenge.
I'm not trying to be.
What? I think the challenge is trying to
get a nut.
get
I'm
from
not trying to
gas
get
to the
challenged.
break. Like,
Because first,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, like, she has to be in a position to where I can still maneuver from brake to gas efficiently. If I gotta, like, lift my knee and hit your head up and stuff, and boom, I might hit the back of the car in front of me. Like, it might fuck me up.
Yeah, see,
with a pro, you ain't.
I never got roll head food, but
First of all, you
got a roll
driving
hand
that foot, the only thing moving. That
I'm not gonna be able to stand
I'm looking kind of jealous, bro.
So what you gonna do when that foot twitch and you hit the brake real hard all of a sudden? And
That's what I'm saying. It's hard.
That's the challenge. That's a challenge I'm talking about.
Exactly. I'm
I'm
trying to
kinda-
get head. I'm not trying to get challenged.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of envy of y'all, bro. Cause I've never gotten road head, but I got a road like a portable hand job.
A portable hand job.
Wait, hold on. We got.
What is that?
You never got roll head
We
before?
bouncing out around. We jumping out around.
Nah, I only got a hand job.
Joe said you've never received oral head while you're driving.
Yeah, I ain't driving.
Y'all have, right?
But I've had.
He said I ain't been driving that long.
That's true.
But I've only got that portable hand job. The P.H.J.
Okay,
No.
inside of a portable.
I don't want that.
Portable hand, like traveling hand job, dude.
Oh, okay.
If you don't do that,
I'm
you
driving.
might,
She beat my.
as well put your mouth on it at that point.
Both got stick shifts.
You know what, Joe? You deserve better as a man, fool. No,
I do, bro. I think it's a road here, right?
So hold on, come
You need to stop letting women just jack you
Time
off.
out, West.
No, I'm tired of that. You deserve better, bro. You're a king, bro. You are a king, bro.
Wait,
You are a king.
it was just y'all two?
Oh my god.
Who the fuck else?
Why she give you no head?
Fuck, am I doing Uber, nigga? What the fuck?
Why she give you no
I got
head?
passengers in the back. We taking them to
The question,
Brian Irvin, bitch. What the fuck?
the question is, why the fuck she give him no head to? It probably be some kids in there.
No, I'm mad.
So
Like, I'm
that, you get where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I do.
It's y'all two. She like, nah, I'ma just jack you off. No, put your mouth on this shit. What the fuck? It's just us two
Bro,
in this
that's
car.
crazy, bro. Like you need to. I need you to delete her number. Like if it's still in there, delete that shit because that's unacceptable.
Nah, you're not finna tease me. You're
not
finna go all out.
do that.
Okay, but Eric.
If your shit was playing
time out,
out,
Eric.
if your shit was playing out, she had to put her mouth on it.
Eric.
What's up?
Now you know,
That's crazy.
as a Lockett family.
Like he don't know because he got a car head.
No, but he know the enjoyment
I'm not
of
gonna
a hand
lie.
job.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Keep it all the way P. It ain't nothing wrong with the H.J. ski. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I
In the
fuck
car,
with that
though.
hoe.
Big problem.
No,
Anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
Exactly,
Like
bro.
there is no
man,
setting where that's okay. I'm
Last
sorry.
time I got a
anywhere.
hand job, I was 18.
You know what? I take
In a
that back.
movie theater.
If we're like on the bus or something and you
got
trying
my
to get
Nigga said
like
the
kinky
bus.
and like do some like sneaky stuff, I get it. But if we at the house or something, don't jack me off.
That shit.
I'm a grown ass
Like,
That
man.
shit fire,
Listen,
bro.
me and you, no.
Like
you
low key,
give
that's
me-
foreplay. That's foreplay. Like to me,
Bro,
that's the story. Like,
I'm about to get a little vulgar, but like, bro, I like me, bro. I like, you know what I'm saying, girl, you know what I'm saying, kissing on my neck, bro. Just
Yeah.
Your neck down
So she
kissing on my neck, bro.
no, I said kissing on my neck, and then they went like, I don't want to do.
so she could do
Yeah,
all that,
yeah,
but just
yeah.
not put them out on one time.
I'm not saying like it doesn't happen. No,
I'm just saying
no,
you
time out.
deserve better,
No,
bro.
Yeah, I'm saying like it's either like the hand job or nothing else.
So she kissed
No,
you
know what
all
I'm saying?
over and you just didn't put them out on it. Next topic, bro. You deserve better.
Bro, if your
I'm
dick
not- I
is
don't
out
even
and
like-
y'all two in the
I'm
car,
bro,
put your mouth
you
on
act
this
like
shit.
this every time. Like that's all she offers. Like that's all she got on her fucking resume.
what
No,
you-
I'm not saying that.
that's how
nigga.
you said
I'm
it.
not saying that, bro. I'm just saying that night, nigga, I wanted a specialty hand job. Nigga, I wanted a little, you know.
Oh, so you picked that?
Yeah.
Why can't I?
Yeah.
As a man, why can't I?
Over
I
the
get what I want.
head?
You nasty.
Yes, bro. It'd be like that.
Yo, bros, come on, bro.
That's your
Y'all
preference.
wildin', bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I be sometime in the middle of the. I stop it. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Hey,
take,
just beat that hoe.
Yo.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Or harass me, bitch. Like, come on.
abuse.
No, shit, no, that's
No,
fire.
no.
Now you get little head. You start with little head. Look, then, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you get the pow. Yeah, he a real one. He's a Lockett. He's a
Y'all
Lockett.
some weirdos,
Bro, that
nigga.
shit
No.
is amazing.
That's gonna be all season.
Keep your mouth on this shit.
Joe,
I need slob
What she gonna
on
do?
my knob.
glad I'm on this.
They-
We good now.
3-6 Mafia didn't say hand on my knob. It say
You know what I'm
slob on my
saying?
knob. What
you
the fuck?
talking about, bro?
Now you open the door.
With slob. Better use that mouth job. Strong jaw muscle.
Anyway,
All right, man, get the fuck out of here.
This one y'all want to go first?
Amber Heard.
Ooh, okay. You know, go into it. Go ahead, beat. He was talking about beating. That was a good transition.
Amber Heard eventually lost her battle with Johnny Depp, and she has to pay him $15 million in damages.
Well, she better make
This
an
is
Aquaman
essentially
3.
a win for the
Two
City
real
Boys.
Definitely.
You see how calm that nigga was?
That's
He's like,
crazy.
Hey, watch out, fast. We finna get Aquaman 2.
He started getting bored because like he already knew he won the case and shit. So like
it was
every
just-
time
that
he
was
went,
being
like
funny.
he was like
He was
playing
making up
solitaire and shit.
Yeah, that was
trying to
being
find
funny
shit
now.
to do.
Bro, he was. I ain't gonna lie.
He
That's
was doing
one of the
crossword
most
puzzles.
player shit I've
He
seen.
owe his lawyer steak and everything.
I mean, I think total it was 15, but then after like some court stuff and then balancing it out, it was like 10.
Yeah. She
Still-
won. She got like $2 million or some shit.
All right, that's fine.
Because she technically won one of her charges as well. Because
Alright.
something that
I
they
think he like fucked
something
up
that
on
they
my
said
shit.
something that his agent said was defamatory towards her. So she did win
Get something.
like 5 or I think 2 million or something like that. But obviously that doesn't.
Oh,
equate-
yeah, it was a hoax. He
The
said
damage
what
to
she
her
was saying was a
reputation
hoax.
is way more than $2 million.
Well,
so
I
it's
mean,
fine.
Yeah,
he did what they came out to do, which was prove that one, she was lying, and two, that
She crazy.
that she was crazy, and she, even though he was, you know, he was saying some stuff to people or whatever that wasn't cool or whatever. Like she was the one that was abusing him. So
Anybody that shit on your bed is crazy.
So
Yeah.
do he have to? So do he have to pay his $2 million, or is just like deducted and she's just got to pay all that?
nigga, it don't. It
He
don't
probably like,
weigh
man,
out.
get some of that positive Caribbean money back there and give it to that bitch.
It's like
That
a po-
$2
it's like a
million, that's
positive-
nice.
It's like a positive.
He paid her right after they probably.
I'm saying like you know what I'm saying since
No, I get what DJ's
since
saying. I don't know.
since he had to pay $2 million, she had to pay 15. Do is
I
this
feel like
like
that's not how.
minus his stuff, or do he have
Oh,
to
okay,
actually
like
pay
a-
this?
okay.
Saying, but I don't think that's how they gonna.
Yeah,
do
out
that.
there
I think
they
he's
do
still
that.
good.
I don't think they do that.
It just balances out, so they pay whatever the remainder
Yeah,
is.
I
Like I
think
said,
he-
it came down to like she had to pay him. Like overall, it was like he won like $15 million in damages, and then she won like $5 million or something like that. So then it like even out, and then according to the state that they were in, they can only sue for a certain amount. So then it dropped it a little bit more. So it's like somewhere between 8 and 10 million. But she like according to reports, she doesn't have the money. So obviously she.
Who just
I'm not gonna lie, she dumb as fuck. Like it's like you dumb if you like know you lying and you take it all the way to trial, like
then you
all
going
the way.
against. Then you gotta know who you're going against too. You know how
Yeah.
charismatic this dude is. That actually means something.
That don't really.
I mean, that don't matter.
But in a way, it helped him a lot.
It's just-
Let's be
Well,
real.
not the fact that he's
You
charismatic, but
knew you was lying.
Yeah.
You
Then
knew you
niggas
had
going
a-
down.
You knew you really didn't have a chance
Oh, yeah.
of winning.
it's more so that she's lying, bro. Imagine like a woman sue you saying that you did this at a
But
third.
that's
You
why she
know
thought she was
100%
gonna
you
get it.
didn't do it.
That's
the
why she
whole
thought.
the whole time you like, all right, well shit, come on.
That's
What
the why
messed
she
her
thought
up
she
though
was
is
gonna
her
get
getting
that shit.
caught saying call the police. They ain't gonna believe you. That's
Yeah,
probably.
but
what
it was a
really-
whole bunch of things got
Yeah.
caught
Yeah.
up. You
It was
know
a
what I'm
whole
saying? Because
bunch.
she had witnesses saying, you know, opposite shit. Then she switching up her statements
But
and
she-
shit like that. So it's just like
She said on tape she admitted to hitting him
Yeah.
physically. Like she said,
"I didn't
I
beat
didn't
you, I
punch
hit
you,
you."
I
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
you.
Did y'all see that video? It was like a little snippet of them getting off the stand, and she was like trying to play like she was scared of that nigga.
I ain't see that.
All right, but that's how shit should
She
do.
tried hard to do
she
it.
tried to jump like
Yeah.
fence.
Oh,
Did
no.
this prove she's
He
a
was going
terrible?
to the bench,
oh,
and she was like getting.
Oh,
off
Jack
the
Sparrow.
So they had the cops between them, and she was like, "Let me back up."
Looking at
Can it
He was
really
like-
get that bad between people that are married though? Like,
Yes, really.
yeah.
Because that's a.
No,
Really?
I'm saying
She
no.
ain't even gotta be married. Anytime.
I'm saying
No,
like
yeah, it was just her. She was crazy.
at one because okay, see, hear me out. At one point, y'all was madly in love.
It happens.
How did y'all get to this? That's what I'm
Shit,
saying.
ain't
Life.
bro.
Yeah,
It's like
you
You
life.
can fall madly in love and be toxic as hell.
Yeah,
No,
it's
facts.
her. Like I mean, when
It's him
she
too.
started to like
Yeah.
display like a different side of her, people just change sometimes, or
You
like
shit on somebody
or they
bad.
hide who they really are behind who they're trying to portray to you. I guess.
And when you
definitely.
rich, like it intensifies a lot of shit
Nah,
too.
facts, because you get
Money
that
for the
ego
lot
and that
of-
famousness, you know what I mean? And
She tried to play it. She tried to play him, bro. Like she was like, you know what? I'm finna take down your whole career. Like it was deeper than just like, oh, I
Deeper
think
than rap.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Real talk though.
She definitely thought she was finna.
She was trying to ruin his whole reputation.
What was it like cheating or it was just like
no, like
abuse.
physical abuse, and she was trying to say that he was sabotaging her career,
like,
and doing all that stuff.
But he said something like he was the reason why she got the Aquaman job. Am I not mistaken? I could be wrong.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not sure.
He had like a lot of stuff into that.
You know he got connections and shit.
I mean, like, he's a way bigger, figure than she is. So I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was.
So from what I understand, just to like shortly summarize it, like they got together, they were married, and then shortly after she became abusive because she was like extremely jealous. So like she would like just be really abusive, hitting him and stuff like that, and like yelling and whatever. And a whole bunch of shit happened, and he filed for divorce. And then she put out like an article that with like some major publication, I forget who it was, basically saying that he was abusing her, which was a complete lie, and basically ruined his career. He got fired from Pirates of the Caribbean, lost all this money, all types of stuff.
Because media took it and ran with that home.
Yep. So basically, he was like, he even said, he was like, I don't even want the money. I just want to expose the lies and like, prove that it wasn't me type shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of, it wasn't them. It wasn't the Warriors that won this game.
It wasn't.
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't the Warriors that won this game one in the NBA Finals. Boston erased a 15-point deficit in the third quarter. And came back in the fourth quarter, led by Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Al Horford, and others.
Oh, and Derek White.
Derek White is
playing
like a champion.
I give you that.
My question to y'all is: did y'all expect this from Boston, or did y'all go with Golden State like everybody?
I want to go first. Originally, like I believe I said this to you guys beforehand. I was going for Boston, but I thought the Warriors going. Well, I still think the Warriors are going to win the series, but I'm going for Boston to win. So when I see this, I'm not surprised by it. Because they, if I'm not mistaken, they had the best defense since the All-Star break, or even before that. So this is not something, what I'm saying, they just started doing it. They've been doing it.
Good,
they did it all through the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised. I'm actually more surprised on the lack of help the Steph had last night. Wasn't a lot of help on that end, and that's what we're not normally seeing. I believe they had a terrible third quarter. If I'm not, was it no?
Third quarter was great for them.
Yeah,
fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter. Excuse me. And
The whole game was great for them.
yeah, so I'm not surprised, but I'm not giving up on the Warriors either. Even though I'm going for Boston to win the
I'm
championship.
gonna be real, bro. I was very surprised was that last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all heard me. I was like, this is crazy.
Did we?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ended up going to sleep. I thought it was over. I
We
turned
heard
that
you.
whole off.
First quarter, bro, when Steph hit 21, I was like, man, I'm not even finna watch this shit no more.
But to your point though, he hit 21. They was only down 4.
That's what I'm saying. But
So I was like,
I was telling Wes the whole time, I was like, bro, they killing us, but we only down by like fucking 6. Then when we got down by 15, I was like, all right, now I'm getting scared.
But
I was saying like what I was saying like on the mic last night. Guarding the Warriors is like committed defense. It's not like any other team in the league. Like you have to know, okay, Steph on the floor, I cannot leave him no matter what. I got to be on him. I got to be on him.
None of that shit.
I didn't think they were going to commit to guarding him that way for 4 quarters. That's why I picked the Warriors to win not only this game but ultimately the series. And I was right through the first quarter. Like they were sagging down and all that, and Steph was just, okay, I'll just walk into this. If there's anything you should know, like from watching the Cavs Warriors, whatever you want to call that, back and forth, you have to be physical with them. They don't really have a wing guy that can get his own shot.
Andrew Wiggins not gonna do it.
I love
he can, but
he can. I love my twin, but like he's not really an ISO scorer like that. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a he's more of a he sees everybody else gets going and that pumps him up type guy. So and my boy Jordan Poole,
He was
physicality is deep. The physicality is different in
that
the
was his
finals,
first
bro.
playoff, if I'm not correct.
Yeah, it's his first playoff.
So
Second.
how
Yeah,
it's
you
not
tryna let me- you tryna let
over.
me down a little bit.
No, I don't think
But
it's over yet.
if the Warriors win, Steph get MVP. Do he automatically be in the top 10 all time, and do he overtake LeBron?
First
Which
of
are
all-
two things that are been put out in this media.
I
First
say
of
yes and
First of
no.
all,
I
I
say
just want to
yes and
say,
no. As much as I love Curry.
Game,
Y'all
It's
realize, time out.
But go ahead, Eric.
LeBron is considered second best player of all time. In my,
As
in my
much
opinion,
as I
in my
love
opinion, but
Steph Curry, I say no. Yes to the first question, no to the second question.
Top 10, but no
I
past
would
LeBron.
say-
top 10.
I would say I
Top
wouldn't
10,
put him in the
but
top 10 just
he
because of
not-
the MVP.
He not.
I feel like he got to do more
I'm not
to
there
get in
yet.
there.
Well, no, I just feel like he's already like this was low key kind of just more solidified type shit. Like he already low key already kind of there. Because we talking about Steph Curry, bro. Like this nigga low key.
He
done
definitely-
changed
Okay,
the
who
game.
you taking out to put
That's
him
what
in
I'm
the top
saying.
10?
Who you taking?
Yeah, bro. That's hard.
Realistically,
Is he over Kobe?
No.
Okay.
He not over Shaq.
I feel like you could put him over.
Who? Don't say Kobe.
Don't say Oscar because he not
No,
in the top 10.
I feel like you
shouldn't be.
put him over Larry Bird.
I knew he was gonna say Larry Bird.
I feel like you can.
Okay, I'm not mad at
Damn,
that.
That's a
That's
huge.
It's tough.
You gotta, yeah, that
It is tough.
It is
That's
tough.
why-
but
that's
you
why I
gotta
didn't
look
like
at
it.
though. He has the most threes
He do.
That's what I'm
all
saying.
time,
Oh, yeah.
and he's still not done.
He's still, you know what I'm saying? Low key.
He got about
in
4
his
more
prime,
years. Three
he's still in his
championships.
low key prime, bro.
said that. It kind of made me.
Steph
Yeah,
got
three
at least 4
championships.
more
If he
years.
get 4 and unanimous, back-to-back MVPs, one unanimous, and if he get Finals MVP.
So is he over LeBron? Cause think
No,
about
not
it.
over
I
LeBron.
say
They got
no
the same
to
amount
that.
of championships.
I say
Which
no.
I say no because
I'ma say-
I consider him the best,
Go
second
ahead.
best of all time.
I'm gonna
in
say
the
right
world.
now, bro. I can't say he the best of all time. Like just to me, because Michael Jordan always will be.
To me,
Yeah,
he the
that's
best
what I'm
shooter of all time.
Anyway.
In this
I say
generation,
he the best
there's
shooter of all
nothing
time.
better than LeBron. Like that.
Y'all
shit
want to
is
say
wild.
that's
All right.
that right there. Him and Steph is
reason-
not even close.
Exactly.
The reason why Steph won't be over LeBron, in my opinion, is because
You're biased.
LeBron's career, he's like a Swiss Army knife. He guards every position,
He do.
points, rebounds,
He will block the shit out
assists,
that motherfucker.
steals, all that. And he's been in the finals for
Decades.
8 straight years.
Yeah, 8 straight years, 10 total.
straight. You know, win or loss. I get it. And it was situations the way he lost, and you know what I'm saying, we can, except for the
If we just
Dallas
going by
series.
The fact that he was in
The
in
Dallas
finals,
series, you can
Dallas
come
series
back.
he played ass.
You
I
can
ain't-
come at
he
me
did.
with
That's
that,
crazy.
and then
He
the
played
Spurs series, when he lost that one,
Yeah, he was
told me
outmatched.
with that.
pretty much.
But the KD, when the KD was on the Warriors, I don't give a fuck. Nobody would have beat them niggas, so you can't
I
really
agree.
count that shit.
I mean,
But
I get it, but you still gotta count.
yeah, you can, yeah.
No, we
But
good.
8
You gotta
straight
count it 'cause he's
years,
the greatest player in the world.
he went to the finals, bro. Like, come on, like that's undeniable to me. 8
But
straight years.
I also feel like too another for a petty reason. Also, I just feel like Steph Curry. That's one thing I don't like about him. He don't have the same attack as LeBron too. Like even though LeBron will cry, you know, and get his, you know,
Hold on,
his
relax.
penalty. You keeping it G. You know what I mean? But Steph Curry just doesn't have the. He's a more of a, you know, I'm gonna share the ball. You know, let's do it as a team type of thing versus the Kobe mentality versus the LeBron mentality of taking over, putting the team on my back. You know, type shit. Like I don't know. He just don't have it. You know that spirit. But
I'm doing too much.
I don't know. I don't think he's over LeBron, you know, and I'm not a LeBron fan like that, so I can
And
honestly
LeBron
say
not done. Like LeBron can still win
that.
next
Nah, we
year.
ain't gonna do that.
He got about
that
2
Swiss
years.
Army knife you talking about is kind of dull.
I think
Good
that
kind
nigga
of
Average 30
Yeah,
last.
I
Stop.
can see. I can
I
see.
still
I
get touches, make the league, but
now,
can see LeBron doing
now-
some Tom Brady shit.
No. Now we gotta argue. Cause this nigga averaged 30 last year, and he didn't fucking have AD.
That nigga can go.
Stop playing.
Listen,
He
Stop
keep
playing,
himself.
Joe. Stop
He's
playing.
Fit.
I'm tell you.
Stop playing, Joe.
I'm not
And-
going off of just him.
and he wanna play
I'm
with his
talking about
son.
Him is in what situation he's in. That's a dog.
He wanna play with
If
his
he
son.
had AD for majority of the fucking year,
He ain't gonna kill you.
if he had AD for
all I'm
majority,
saying.
if he had
It would've been his
AD,
final.
If he had AD, DA, Dad, I don't give a fuck.
fucking cap.
Nigga,
You cap,
he
bro.
wasn't gonna
You
do it.
cap.
He wasn't gonna go
You
to-
cap.
You gotta be real.
You
You
cap.
gotta be real about it sometimes.
You cap.
Honestly, the
He
reason
was not gonna.
well, we're not gonna get on LeBron because we on Steph right now in,
Yeah,
in,
true.
in the Celtics. But
Okay.
the reason why Steph will not be top 10 after this ring, in my opinion, is because of
the fact he was only the best player on the team once when they won the championship, and he still didn't win the Finals MVP.
You talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Like when I look at Shaq was leading Kobe
But
to
okay.
3
Hold on.
rings.
This is where I gotta come back.
Okay. Bill Russell, like, you know, even though the league had 9, you know, teams and shit, like, but I still got to give him credit for, you know, being the top dog in that era. He was playing against Wilt, another guy who was definitely better than Steph. Tim Duncan, you know, he was the best player on one of the greatest dynasties of all time in the Spurs. He has 5 championships.
He don't get enough respect.
You gotta look at you gotta look at, of course, LeBron Jordan, that's locked up.
Yeah.
And then is he better than like Hakeem Olajuwon?
So let me ask you this: so is Kobe top
Kareem
10?
Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes.
I finally put him.
You said yes. Okay, I'm out for you now. You said yes.
Finally put him at 10.
So
Finally.
if Steph win this year, he'll be the best player on 2 championship teams, right?
Okay.
How many times has Kobe been the best player on his championship team?
2. But he has, but no, we can't do that though.
Talking about Kobe.
That's not the same.
We can't do that though.
Can Kobe?
No,
this is what I'm saying.
He's the best shooter in the
No,
world.
stop
No,
doing
no,
that. Stop deflecting. Stop deflecting.
No.
Stop deflecting. Can't answer my question.
can't.
No, time out, please.
But is Kobe the best shooter in the world?
Jones,
Is he the best shooter in NBA history?
Offense and defense.
Hold on, let me say this.
That's false.
Can you
Let me
answer
say
the
this.
question though? Can Steph guard your best player?
No,
Hold on, I can change.
Since we
I
all
can guard
young.
all 5.
Okay,
because
not even guard 5. Just guard.
all right.
You said 28 of them.
I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie,
you talking
bro.
about 28
I hear what
different
you're
type of niggas,
saying,
fool.
but in reality, when they put that burger and them fries in front of you, and they say you're not gonna see your kids, your wife, you're not gonna see your niggas for 60 years, unless you give us some information.
Niggas snitching.
Them niggas is gonna tell. I'm sorry, like, you know, it is what it is.
Okay.
Oh, I ain't saying
We
that.
ain't be.
Your boy already told on you. He said you did it. It's your gun. It's your car.
And Gunner was up next. Too.
Just stories.
I can't
what's the
agree with
chances?
DJ. Like, I feel like they really living that life. They really doing that shit still now. Like, if it's some shit need handled, niggas probably got to get the okay from like
Really?
Thug. Yeah, because it's just
I
like
believe it.
you gotta think about it.
do
This
think
this
he on
nigga
some
want
wild shit.
he want his life to be like that. He really think you
That's
know.
all, but I don't believe like I actually like when he started really putting YSL as like a business. I feel like that's when he stopped. Like before that, I can't really say shit because I don't.
He
really
had to